Aku nak mengaku, saat ku pandang kasut itu, aku tak tegur dan terpegun, tak termahu. Aku nak mengaku, bila ku pegang kasut ini langsung tak terbawa terasa untuk membeli. Kerana kasut ini sangat hodoh, ada keguna warna belacan. Oh damn, kasut ini sangat hodoh, tak ada maaf, takkan ku kasih chance. Nasibku tak terbeli, nasibku tak terbeli. Jauhi dari kasut ini, nasibku tak terbeli.
Assalamualaikum friends and family, my name is Hans Abdullah. I am a Malaysian sneakerhead. And today we're gonna be reviewing a sneaker that a very good friend of mine was so kind enough to loan to me, because I don't have a pair yet. Okay. Probably should have done this before the video. Here's the sneaker. Well, I mean, this is a shoebox, it's not a sneaker, but the sneaker is in this shoebox. It's a very nice shoebox, don't you think? Boom! Today we're gonna be reviewing the Air Jordan 4X Union LA collaboration in the Guava colorway. This is a shoe that a lot of people thought that, you know what, Hans is definitely gonna get, but Hans did not get it. And I'm gonna explain why. Okay, so straight up, when I first saw pictures of these, I did not really like them. I did not really like them at all. I don't even know how they're gonna turn out on camera right now, because the colors are a little bit faded, so it might look a little bit different on camera, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. I did not really like them at first, but you know, as time went on, as you see more pictures of them, as you see more people having them, as you see more on-feet photos of them, I still did not like them. But I wanted them. I did not like them, but I wanted them because I am a dirty collector. It's the collector mentality, what can you do? Part of history, boy. So here are my thoughts on them. Let's see if in hand, in person, if they manage to change my mind. First things first, the smell. Whew, the smell. You know sneakerheads have this thing, right? They always have to smell their shoe one, and this shoe, whew, the smell. Smells like a shoe. Okay, real quick, let's look at the box first. Instead of the shoe, let's look at the box first. Look at that, lade. Wow, it's like an artwork, man. It's got this nice UNC blue here, this nice yellow top with, I'm guessing that's Michael Jordan's hands, I think. Probably it is, right? But here's the amazing part. Here's the really cool part, The paper there. The paper, walao. Ayo. The paper, look at that. It's a photo, man. The paper is a whole ass photo. The paper itself is art. Yo, ini hebat. Ini kita suka. We like this, man. It is currently 4:28 AM. So I'm a little bit out of it, but we gotta get this done. Let's look at the colors of the shoe. It kind of reminds me of Superman, with the red and the blue and the... What else color is Superman? Yellow. The midsole and outsole is this vintage cream color, which I think is very on trend with sneakers these days. And the nubuck sections all over here. Actually, I don't think it's nubuck. I think this is... feels like Durabuck. I think it's like kind of like a more durable nubuck. This Durabuck portion on the shoe is the shade of very light belacan. The outsole of the shoe has these touches of grey, blue and red for absolutely no good reason. They're just there, no one will see it when you're walking. Pointless, with no function, but it exists. I, as a human being, can relate. The Air Jordan 4 Union in the Guava colorway is mostly made up of two materials. If it's not Durabuck, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it is Durabuck. Durabuck and mesh. Okay lah, I admit, in hand, in person, the material quality is very good. I'm just gonna say nubuck lah, okay, in case I'm wrong. The nubuck used is very thick and very plush. It's very high end. You can actually see from the cross section over here how thick the nubuck is. The mesh on the shoe is incredible. The mesh is the star of the show. If this were the greatest show, the mesh on this shoe would be the Zendaya. It is the star of the show, really. I've seen a lot of different types of mesh used on a shoe before this, but none like this. It kind of looks like chains. You know, rantai. It kind of looks like chains. The type of mesh used is very nice, especially on the red over here. It creates a very nice visual texture. I've never really seen mesh like this before. And the shoe, visually, I think can barely be considered an Air Jordan 4. The wing straps are one solid piece. When other Air Jordan 4s have a triangular hole cut through the middle over here, this one's one solid piece. The biggest difference this shoe has over other Air Jordan 4s is definitely the tongue of the shoe. You see, the tongue on this pair looks a little bit different from the tongue on any other Air Jordan 4. Other Air Jordan 4s have the tongue like sticking out really high like this, while this one is the tongue is kind of non-existent from the side. The reason for that is because the tongue is folded down and sewn up. If you were to remove the stitching on the back of the tongue would then be able to be folded out, and then it will be the same length as other Jordan 4s. It's a very creative idea. I think they did it because the people at Union LA, the founders, they used to do that with their Jordan 4s back then. Because on the back of a normal Jordan 4 tongue, you do have the Air Jordan writing here. So what they used to do is they used to fold it like that. Just to, I don't know why, maybe to give it a little bit of, just to be a little bit different, I think. Do I like the tongue being like this? Not really. It's not my call. The people at Union LA undoubtedly have a vision of their own, and it's their call, not mine, and I can respect that. All in all, it is a shoe with very good materials. The story that it is trying to tell was executed very well. Brilliant. I'd give it about, I would rate it a 7 out of 10. This shoe barely passes the Hans Abdullah vibe check. And yeah, there you have it. That has been the video. That has been the review. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. And that's it. I'm Hans Abdullah. I'm a Malaysian sneakerhead. I shall catch you in the next video, baby.